Historic Piedmont Hotels. During the late 1800s, the growth of stagecoach travel and railroads brought an influx of pioneers, traders, and traveling salesmen, often called drummers, to Cross Plains and later Piedmont. To meet this demand, several notable hotels and boarding houses were constructed, becoming central to the town's commercial and social life. Cross Plains Hotel, Albert House, Piedmont Hotel, H&H Rooming House. In 1869, F.M. Formby built a three-story pine hotel using square nails on the west side of North Center Avenue between Alabama and Front Streets. Constructed to serve passengers traveling on the Selma, Rome, and Dalton Railroad, the hotel stood near the depot completed the previous year. The building, originally known as the Cross Plains Hotel, is referenced in Gene Howard's Death at Crossroads as the place where Sheriff J.W. Williams spent the night and where vigilante Ku Klux Klansmen searched for William Luke and 4 black men during the unrest of 1870. The hotel later became known as the Albert House, named for Albert Harris, who married Formby's sister, Carrie, though it was managed by Albert's brother, Ernest Harris. During the economic boom of the 1890s, driven by iron ore discoveries in Rock Run, the hotel was filled with land speculators and traveling salesmen. Over time, the property became the Piedmont Hotel, operated by 6 different proprietors. Guests enjoyed amenities such as a bubbling water cooler and hearty meals served in a dining room equipped with a unique foot-pedaled fan system designed to keep flies away from the food. In the mid-20th century, James and Pauline Hardy operated the building as the H&H Boarding House, providing rooms for elderly men of limited means. Later operators included H.B. and May Woods, and E.J. Woods, Jr. during the 1950s and 1960s. After standing for 114 years, the pine structure was demolished in 1983 to make way for the Piedmont Medical Clinic and parking area. Portions of the hotel's original wainscoting were preserved and now adorn the Southern Depot cargo room. Hotel Calhoun. The Grand Hotel Calhoun, a 4-story structure with a stone basement, was built in the 1880s by Major Samuel A. Belding of Watertown, Massachusetts. It occupied the prominent 4-acre hilltop site where Francis E. Willard School 4 now stands. During the 1890s economic boom, the hotel hosted major land transactions and elegant social gatherings. Amenities included electric lighting and even a bowling alley. In 1894, the property was purchased by Mrs. Margaret M. Barker of Philadelphia. From 1893 to 1902, the building housed the Cumberland Presbyterian Seminary, operating as a boarding school. The first floor contained well-lit study and recitation rooms. The second floor featured an ornate parlor, a formal dining room, and a large kitchen with a covered porch wrapping around 3 sides. The third and fourth floors provided living quarters for up to 80 students. In 1899, Mrs. Barker donated the hotel to the city of Piedmont for use as a public school, naming it in honor of her friend Francis E. Willard, an educator and temperance leader. The building served as Francis E. Willard High School 1 until it was destroyed by fire in 1916. The Dixie House/Dixie Hotel. The Dixie House was originally located on North Church Street and operated as a boarding house catering to traveling salesmen who arrived by train to sell goods to local merchants. Guests and townspeople alike were known to enjoy its home-cooked meals. In 1910, the building was moved to South Center Avenue near the Seaboard Railroad line, now the Chief Ladiga Trail. It was renamed the Dixie Hotel in 1918 after being purchased by Mr. and Mrs. Butler L. Formby. The Dixie Hotel served travelers arriving by train, bus, and automobile, as well as local residents. Meals were served in a spacious dining room, announced by the ringing of a large dinner bell at noon and 6 p.m. During World War II, the Formbys provided free coffee to soldiers traveling on troop trains. In 1945, the hotel was sold at auction to Mrs. Harry Dempsey, who used it as her residence. The hotel ceased operations in the late 1960s. The structure was ultimately demolished in the 1990s, and a medical office was built on the site, later becoming the Piedmont Rescue and EMS facility at 122 South Center Avenue. Piedmont Area Resorts. Because of its scenic mountains, mineral springs, and clean air, the Piedmont area became home to several notable resorts in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. These destinations attracted railroad travelers, particularly from the northeastern United States, who sought high-altitude air, therapeutic spring waters, and a peaceful rural setting. In 1890, at a cost of approximately $35,000, nearly $1 million today, the Piedmont Land and Improvement Company developed the Piedmont Springs Hotel, a luxurious resort located 4 miles southeast of Piedmont in the Appalachian foothills at an elevation of about 1,600 feet near 2 railroad lines. The 3-story hotel featured 36 guest rooms equipped with hot and cold running water, comfortable parlors, wide porches, and large stone fireplaces at each end of the building. The grounds included 5 guest cottages, a wooden dance pavilion, kitchen facilities, a fruit orchard, and several sulfur and chalybeate mineral springs believed to have healing properties. Guests were transported from nearby train depots to the resort by horse-drawn wagons. Operating from June through November, Piedmont Springs offered clean mountain air, scenic beauty, restorative spring water, and fine meals, with rates ranging from $2 per day to $40 per month. Reverend George Dent Harris, longtime pastor of Piedmont Baptist Church and a member of the Piedmont Land and Improvement Company, later purchased the resort and resided there until his death in 1919. In 1945, Mr. and Mrs. Butler Formby, former operators of the Dixie Hotel, moved to Piedmont Springs to manage dining services. The resort changed ownership several times before being destroyed by fire in August 1960. Today, the remaining foundations stand as a reminder of a quieter era in Piedmont's history. Before 1894, the Fruithurst Company constructed a hotel at Borden Springs to serve as a clubhouse for prospective land buyers. When the company failed in 1894, the property was purchased by the Borden Wheeler Company, which hired J.C. Bass of Carrollton, Georgia, to dismantle the original structures and relocate the clubhouse, along with mules and wagons, approximately 16 miles to Borden Springs. The relocated structure was expanded into a grand 3-story hotel with 100 rooms, featuring 9 concert pianos, hot and cold running water, electricity, a large outdoor swimming pool, dance pavilion, and a golf course. The resort was known for its elegance, with staff dressed in tuxedos and formal attire, while guests dined and danced to live orchestras. The resort was later sold to J.C. Bass, who operated it until declining health forced him to pass management to his son in 1927. A Florida company led by Leon Prine purchased the property and operated it until the onset of the Great Depression in 1933. The Borden Wheeler Hotel, located just off today's Chief Ladiga Trail, approximately 2 miles east of Piedmont, was destroyed by fire in 1935. The Signal Hotel was built in Bluffton, Alabama, a town incorporated in 1888 during a brief iron ore boom that saw the population rise to nearly 8,000. Northern investors developed 4 furnaces, installed the first electric lights in Cherokee County, established more than 20 businesses, and planned a major institution of higher learning known as the University of the Southland. When the iron ore deposits were exhausted, Bluffton's growth quickly declined. Constructed in Victorian style, the 3-story Signal Hotel was among the finest in northern Alabama. It featured electric lighting, elegant furnishings, and access to Hurricane Creek, whose waters were believed to have healing properties due to nearby natural lithium springs. Notable guests reportedly included author Rudyard Kipling and retired Union General William T. Sherman. The Signal Hotel, located across from present-day Salem Baptist Church, ceased operations and remained standing until the 1950s, marking the end of Bluffton's brief prominence as a resort destination.